One thing all of us racers have in common, we all want to be faster. Doesn't really matter what you drive, we're all limited by the same rules. The question is, do you know what those rules are? iRacing Faster is a regular series of videos that'll show you my training routines, so we can learn to be faster together. I'm also going to show you highlights from my 2014 sim racing career to see if we can learn anything from the racers as well. If you're interested in following this series, you'll find all of the videos on my YouTube channel, and if you want to see more videos just like this, please subscribe to the channel by clicking on the red subscribe button below this video. See you on the track. So the first of our basic rules to being fast is to use all of the track, and to demonstrate that we're here at Okayama full, and on this particular lap that you can see we're only going to use half of the width of the track. So we're still attacking every corner, and as far as possible within the restrictions of this exercise we are going to be using exactly the same techniques that would give us a really fast lap around this if we used the whole track. So again, right in the middle as we enter this corner, but trying to get on the gas as soon as we possibly can. You can see from the green marker in the top middle where we are against the other 3 or 4 cycle laps that we did before this particular one, just to get the tyres and everything up to temperature. Running right up the middle of the back straight, and instead of, as we normally would, inching out towards the left to take this as wide as possible, we're going to take it right from the middle, but get right in towards the curb. Exiting through the middle, switching over here so we can use the inside line, but again only using half the width of the track on the exit. Tight, and then on the gas early, and you can see there's a nice gain through that particular corner from what we'd done before. And through the slower section. Again, nice gain from previous practice laps that I've done here. On the gas early, only exiting through half of the width of the track again. This one's particularly tricky because you'd normally take it at full speed, and in order to use half the track we've had to compromise slightly there. But again, trying to get on the gas at the apex or earlier, use slightly more track than we'd like to, but this is a really good demonstration lap just to show you the sort of time that we can get only using half of the track. Okay, so that was a 1 minute 55 second lap. So let's see how much faster we can be using the whole track. So right up to the white line, taking this corner, aiming for the apex, and right on the white line of the apex, using the green AstroTurf on the exit, right over to the white line, using a tiny part of the rumble on the right hand side. Look how close we are to the white line on the left. Coming in towards the apex, using the right up to the white line of the apex, keeping a tight line through the corner, again white line, so we've wasted the minimum amount of speed. And now we're very, very slowly, the steering wheel looks as though it's pointed straight, but we're actually aiming towards the left of the track, which we're going to pick up here. So hardly moving the wheel at all, right on the white line, nice wide entry, keeping the speed up through the middle of the corner, on the gas, hitting the apex nicely, using as much of the right hand side here, but making sure that we take the apex, using the green AstroTurf, using all of the curb. Getting on the gas early at the apex, using all of the curb on the exit up to the green strip, and again starting to work towards the white line. Right into the apex so we can get on the gas early. And working as far out as we can here within the constraints of that being such a tight corner. All of the exits were right up to the white line again, moving towards the white line, using the rumble strip, up towards the white line on the left hand side, nice wide entry into the corner, all of the exit, and right onto the green strip, which is a track legal place to be on this particular track, and already starting to use the white line to line ourselves up for the first turn. So massive difference you can see there. So let's have a look and see exactly how much faster that was. You can see at the top of the screen the 2 lap times, a 1:55 and a 1:52 that we've just run. You can see on the bottom of the screen the track map showing you the exact line that we took through on both of the 2 laps. Now don't worry about this software, we'll talk about it in a later video, but for now let's use it to analyse exactly how much we gained by taking the winder line. So turn 1 we gained about 0.2, and around about 3 miles an hour faster we were able to go through that section of the track. Looking from turn 2 onwards, we gained about 0.3 seconds, and we managed to go through that section of the track around about 2 miles per hour faster. Then you've got the very tight corner. If we just look at the corner itself, very small gain, both in terms of speed and gains that we had. The tighter section, you can see there was a big gain of 1 second, and also you can see that we gained about 5 miles per hour through that tight section by taking the widest possible line. Moving towards the end of the lap, again 0.7 that we've gained there, and about a 4 mile per hour gain. And then the last section of the track, a big gain of 0.7 seconds with around about 4 to 5 miles per hour. So if we look at this, you can clearly see that there's a benefit, that time seems to be coming from, if we use the same technique in the tight and the wide line, that it seems to give us a gain. If you have a look now at the complete lap, it should give you an idea of how much faster you need to go around the lap to give you that much time. So we can see there we gained 3 seconds by literally 2.4 miles per hour faster around a lap. So there's 3 seconds available on a lap of the size of Okayama with a average speed gain of 2.4 miles per hour. Just to reinforce this, let's go over to Lime Rock Park and let's look at 3 laps on the same track by 3 different drivers. Now, myself in the middle, I would consider that to be a fast lap. On the left-hand side, you're looking at alien fast lap, and on the right-hand side, you're looking at competent. So none of us are learners to this track, but just compare how many times in terms of a percentage the alien driver on the left-hand side hits the white line or the apex or rumble strip on the track versus the fast lap where it doesn't happen on every single corner, and the competent lap where it happens a few times less. So here's another example where we went to Okayama short, and sometimes when you think you've run your best possible lap, all you need to do is compare yourself with an alien, and then suddenly you can see that there's more free time on the track. So in this particular case, turn 1 we missed the apex, turn 2 we missed the apex, and then towards the end of the lap we slightly missed the apex on the 3rd from last corner. In terms of how you find the edge of the track, it's just a case of using your ears so that you can actually hear the difference in the sound. sound of a rumble strip. That's the sound of you hitting the grass. So road, grass, road, grass. Just going to give Flavio a bit of space. So on the straight, look for the change in sound and then see where the white line is on the wheel.
You've got a slow car on the left.
Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So much closer to the white line when you come into the turning point. It's kissing the apex. Bit of we could have got up on the curb as we talked about before. Exit, using all of the exit. Right up to the white line. Kissing the curb, but we could have been right up on there if we wanted to, using the full green patch. Believe it or not, that didn't give me an off track, so that shows you how far out that you can go on that and still get away with it. Trying to turn the wheel as little as possible, so using the curb just so that I don't have to turn the wheel too much. Right up on the white line. In towards the apex. Using the full curb, right on the top of the curb. Right on the white line. Using all the curb. Getting right over to the right hand side for the white line. Lets me carry more speed through here. Up onto the green, no off track there, so again, curb, and use all of the green here. Again, no off track there. White line, apex. Kiss the curb a little bit more, I could have taken there. All of the curb, using all of the exit. That's why the curb is there. Getting over towards the white line to make this as wide as possible. Using the white line again. Okay, scrubbed a lot of speed off there with a bad turn in. But again, the line is okay, and using that green patch on the left hand side there. Well, that's it for episode 1 of iRacing Faster. There'll be a new episode every weekend, and you can find the latest episode at iRacingFaster.com. Alternatively, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Jim A. Bolland. You can also catch us live doing live training sessions over the weekend at twitch.tv/iRacingFaster. I hope you've enjoyed this. We've recorded them in small bite-sized chunks with the idea that you can quite easily go back and re-watch these quickly, identify sections that you didn't understand and just re-watch small portions of the video, and we're producing them in terms of where we think you'll get the benefits fastest. That's it from me. I hope you'll join us in the next episode of iRacing Faster.